Just when I started, but we are back, guys. I'm wearing the same hoodie again. Everybody's in-house today. We got Adrian, Kendrique, he's working on the truck over there. We got Kyle, and we got Will. Today we are officially starting on the LS400 build. So we're gonna be putting, this is all finally nice back together. We're gonna put this big, look how huge this thing is. Big old V8, put it on the engine stand. So the main thing, if you guys saw the last video, hopefully this sounds a little good too, was that it needed the 2 oil pans. So we're gonna put this on the engine stand, take out the 2 oil pans, slap it onto the LS400, and hopefully, cross our fingers, that's the only thing it needs. But shout out to Kendrick and Sarah. Sarah's not here right now, but they went and picked this up. Clutch fan, ECU, whole wire harness, whole thing. How much did you get it for, Kendrick?
$300. 300 bucks. Are we allowed to talk about how much it's worth?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, 300.
300. Look at this, what a deal. This thing is huge. All right, let's go, guys. We're gonna put this up.
Right. Oh, shit. All right, we're gonna get this heavy ass motor on the stand.
Dude, are you hyped? This is gonna be awesome because this is gonna be literally like a shop car, and we'll all be able to drift it, and we don't have to worry about like breaking our own cars. We could just break this car.
Yeah, we're gonna be like doing banging doors. Be banging doors. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, so you mixed with a pineapple juice? Yo, I heard
Mic
that
check,
shit.
1 2 1 2. Like Adrian's face.
Check. Cheers.
Good job, Isaiah. We finally have it on the engine stand. Look how bulky this thing is. Hopefully it's not gonna tip over because we kind of, well, this was the only way that we were actually able to do it. We were gonna flip it so that way the weight somewhat balances out, but I think it should be good like this. So next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist this around. That way we can get underneath where the oil pan is. We'll take out the first oil pan and then the secondary oil pan underneath, and then we could go ahead and finally roll in the LS and start working on it. Hopefully it's a quick swap in the oil pan, make sure it all works, and then we could go from there, make sure it's not rod knock or anything. So let's get to that. All right, we're making some moves. So we had to hire Playhouse drivers out here. We got Mia and we got Bethany. She's gonna help out, and we're finally getting the LS400. It's a little warmer out, it rained, so a lot of the snow is gone. And we made space in the garage so that way we could go ahead and move the LS400 inside the garage and start working on it. Like I keep saying, cross our fingers, hopefully all it needs is the 2 oil pans and we'll be good. Oh, also needs the fuse box and the brake master cylinder. Here we go. Ooh, first test drive in the Lexus, boys. Oh, we should have told her where to go. All right, this thing is about to snap. Going way too fast. Oh, we got no brakes. We got no brakes. I'm here like, no, we got no brakes. I'm like, please don't go fast, please don't go fast. How close?
So close.
Like,
Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm like, why isn't it stopping? I'm like, oh man, there's no brakes on here. Oh my god, that was so close.
I wish you hit my door.
I was like, oh, please don't go faster, don't go faster. All right, we finally have it. We are out of breath. Oh my goodness. But the Lexus is finally in. Look how dirty it is.
Took the lower pan off. Yeah, this was like really messed up. And then now, still got the back portion of the upper oil pan. I have to take the subframe off, so there was like 3 bolts here, 3 bolts there. Drop it down, move this steering rack out of the way. Alright, finally got that out. Notice both motor mounts are shot. You have to do those. And then there's more access to the oil pan. But it was a pain in the ass to take those off. But next up, there's 1 bolt right there and 1 bolt over here that I have to get, and then I can take it down. So now we'll be able to pry this down. Ow. Goddamn. And then that should come down.
Many hours later, Adrian has been hard at work.
Finally, you show up.
Well, I've been here. I've been behind the camera. So I ended up doing all this right here. I finally got it dropped down. No, I'm just playing. Adrian put in hella work on this. Took apart the subframe. Ryan was out here supervising because he was part of union.
No, I just came
This
over
was-
with the oil pin on the back.
So this was already like just, these are shot. This was the damage here. This is just like in half. And then over here, look at this carnage. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is in pieces. That's insane. So that's no good. Oh, let's take a look under here. So I mean, best case scenario, put in the new one, and I mean, it's a little like grimy and stuff, but I don't know. Think it might be salvageable without having to replace the whole motor. Well, good news as well. We actually don't have to run the hockey pucks because Kendrick pointed out that the motor mounts here we could actually use from this, so we'll unbolt them straight from the block. Adrian just arrived, and then we could just swap that over onto the new one. We gotta change the wheels on the R34 as well, but we'll swap that onto the new one, and then probably, I don't know, maybe start it. We'll see.
You have to buy oil still.
Oh, we still have to buy oil. My boy A back at it again with the hard work. Already swapped over the right side. Damn, you're actually putting all 4 bolts? Damn, he's a true mechanic.
I don't
See?
want it to fall out.
See, if it was me, I would have just put 2. But he's actually got all 4.
That's why, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yo, he's about to talk crap. He's about to talk shit. He was like, yo, that's why your R34 is breaking.
Good.
We got Kendrick in here.
Good.
Inspecting our diff or our pan swapping over.
It's alright. It's alright. I don't see the insides, but we're hoping we're good.
We're good.
I wasn't here to check that. You're good.
So we're battling right now with the LS400. Had to get some extra help. We got one side in, motor mounts being a pain right now. Kendrick's just trying to pry the other side while I hold this subframe. Push that way.
Yeah. Does it move at all?
We need some Polish hands.
What?
Help.
See how it's stuck right here?
No,
So we're just gonna.
We have to get this to the inside here. Oh, no. Well, you speak Spanish? I'm sorry. I think I had speaking Spanish.
He took Spanish 3.
Pull
We
that
took
arm,
Spanish 2.
Pull this.
A veces yo puedo
I'll
hablar
push that
español,
one
pero
down.
a veces me
I'm gonna-
equivoco con lo...
Ay.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right.
Yes.
Yo puedo decir algo,
No,
pero
we just have
tú
to
puedes...
push this.
Tú puedes...
Here now.
So yeah. Oh no. It's good.
¿Dónde agarra y la idea es tenerlo drifteando próximamente? What?
So you guys say taxi, taxi?
Yeah. Oh my god. That was very good. Thank you for that, Adrian. Entonces, nada, si quieren ver, vayan al canal de Kuro Lifestyle. Que van a estar presentando el proyecto muy pronto y la verdad es que está re divertido.
All right, Lexus is all back together. Last piece of the puzzle is fuse box.
Adrian's doing a fuse box. I'm gonna put the brake master cylinder on there because it.
Oh,
it
right,
isn't-
right.
Yeah, it needs
There's
one.
nothing.
Not that it's never gonna need to start, but just gonna put it on there. Just get it done now.
Just in case. So they're doing that. Yeah, I'm supervising. I went to go get the oil because we definitely needed oil. We're gonna drain the oil. Hopefully it turns on. After it turns on, drain the oil, put in some good oil afterwards.
Windshield wipers went crazy last time, so we know
I'm
we
not gonna
got
stand in the
power.
way, but yeah. Oh,
Tony, you ready for this?
Ooh, I don't know. Cross our fingers.
Whoa! We didn't add oil.
Oh shit! No.
Yo! All right, we
All
get
the
back.
hype
We
for
get
that.
back. We get back. All right, so Tony's over here checking the oil, making sure this is good.
Almost started with no oil. That would have been bad.
What?
You have to translate. Say it in Spanish.
No, I'm not going to put this in.
Tony, say it.
That was enough?
Send it.
Send what? Send this thing to the ground. Let's do some checks. What we got? So the oil's set. The oil pan's on. We got no mess, right? And,
For nothing.
I wonder if we should crank it over without starting it or just start it.
Start it. See what happens.
Go for it.
Alright.
We all look at Tony like, guys.
Just start it.
Just start it? I was gonna say we can plug both coils.
What is that gonna do?
Not let spark.
Just start
Alright,
it.
fine. I'm gonna stand out of the way of the metal shards coming out of the motor.
So we're just starting it?
Are you ready?
Oh, are you ready? I'm nervous. Are you ready?
Let's be about this life, boy!
Let's hope it even starts. Oh, it's cool, right? This shit's like in the middle.
Make sure it climbs a little bit.
Hold on, how's the gas in this? Is it old or good?
Oh my god. It started.
And she's alive!
Wow, that thing started right up. So nice. Dude, it's actually really nice in here. Like the cluster and everything. Wow,
Shut it off. I'm just kidding. You're good.
We out here, boy!
Hell yeah!
That crew!
Let's go! Dude,
Wow. Alright, so we thought we'd give you guys some background on this car. Why all of a sudden we have an LS400 in here, and we've never worked on anything like this before. We ended up getting this car for free because someone ended up smashing the oil pan on the bottom, and the car was no good anymore. I did some work, and they gave us the car. So we got that. It sat in the back for over a year now, I think. We just let it sit. That's why the car is so dirty. It's all messed up. And recently we're like, let's start doing this because Tony's car is done, my car is done, Adrian's car is done. So it's just like we could work on something else. So we went and found a motor for it because I couldn't find an oil pan by itself. Could not get an oil pan. So I bit the bullet. I just paid for a whole motor, and we got that. And now this past few days, these guys actually got the car in here, they pushed it in here, they dropped the oil pan, they put it on, and all of a sudden it's running. So for $300 right now, and maybe $100 in some gaskets and oil, we got a running LS400.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna spend a little bit more. We're gonna keep it as budget friendly as possible because we're all broke from building our own cars. So we're gonna have this nice shop drift taxi.
Hell yeah, this is gonna be so good. Drift taxi, budget build, and maybe like we said, 5-speed manual swap depending on our little pockets.
Yeah,
but
our
that's
little
pretty much
pockets
it. So man, that thing started. Oh my goodness.
So smooth. So smooth.
Ooh, look at that. Hold on, let me get it for Graham. So it started. Oil pan, gotta double check everything, make sure it's not leaking, all that good stuff. Dude, now we can go ahead. Are you gonna rev it? All right, just do a little quick rev. It runs. It runs. Dude, hell. Woo! Okay. All right. Well, it runs. All right, so like always, guys, stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Still gotta check a couple stuff. It's smoking for sure. It's so rich. But we'll be welding and dip, doing a 5-speed swap on it, a bunch of stuff. But this is gonna be the drift taxi. But it runs. Look at that, for free.